can see that these are the components and the parts we are going to use. First, check whether there are some residues in the holes of the plate. If yes, use a tool to remove the residues in the holes. Make sure that all the residues are removed. Use a tool to scratch the sticker on the acrylic plate. Thread the ribbon through the base bottom plate. Leave the ribbon with one end of a long part and the other of a short one. Thread another ribbon through the base bottom plate. Place the battery box on the base bottom plate. Clean two M3 nuts underneath the plate and keep them aligned with the holes of battery box. Pay attention to put the end without power lines of the battery box at the right side. Fasten them with a screwdriver. Fold the ribbons and install the battery into the battery box. Align the 4 acrylic washers with the holes of the base bottom plate. Actually, there are 5 acrylic washers, one of which is for spare part. Place the 4 acrylic washers on the base bottom plate. Align the holes of the motherboard with the acrylic washers. Clean 4 M3 nuts to the holes underneath the base bottom plate. Place the motherboard on the washer and fasten them with M3/8 screws. And fasten them with a screwdriver. Insert the pin headers of the expansion board into the pin sockets of the motherboard. Insert the boxes of the base fixing plate into the slotted holes of the base bottom plate. Put a M3 nut in the hole of the base fixing plate, and insert a M3/10 screw into the nut and fasten them with a screwdriver. Installing another base fixing plate in the same way. Insert a servo into the slot of the base upper plate, with the rotating axis close to the center of the base upper plate. Insert a M2/8 screw into the hole of the base upper plate. And screw a M2 nut into the M2/8 screw, and fasten them with a screwdriver. Fasten other screws and nuts in the same way. Align the holes of the base upper plate with the boxes of the base fixing plate. Insert the boxes of the base fixing plate into the holes of the base upper plate. Put the M3 nut in the hole of the base fixing plate, and insert the M3/10 screw into the nut and fasten them with a screwdriver. Paste the 4 non-skid pads on the corners of the base bottom plate. Align the holes of a servo gear with those of the joint 1 connecting plate. Put the servo gear on the connecting plate and rotate the servo gear to align its holes with those of the plate. Insert the M1.2x4 self-tapping screws into the heels of the servo gear and fasten them with a screwdriver. Fix a servo gear on the right joint plate 1 in the same way. Likewise, fix another servo gear on the right joint plate 3. Align the boxes of the right joint plate 1 with the heels of the joint 1 connecting plate. Insert the boxes of the right joint plate 1 into the heels of the joint 1 connecting plate, and fix the two plates with the M3 nut and the M3 button screw. Use this kind of USB Type-C cable to connect the motherboard to your computer to get it powered. Download the program of installing the servo into the control board. Connect the servo of joint 1 connecting plate to the number 4 port of the expansion board. Install the servo gear onto the rotating axis of the servo. And fasten them with the M2x4 self-tapping screw. Insert a servo into the slot of the right joint plate 2. Pay attention to keep the servo with the rotating axis at the outset part. Put the M2 nut in the heel of the servo and insert the M2x8 screw into the nut and fasten them with a screwdriver. Fasten another M2x8 screw in the same way. And fix another servo in the same way. Insert the boxes of the joint connecting plate into the slotted heels of the right joint plate 2, and put a M3 nut in the heel of the joint connecting plate and insert the M3 button screw into the nut and fasten them. Insert the M3x6 core rivets into the heels of the left joint plate 2. Put a M3 nut in the heel of the joint 2 connecting plate. Insert the boxes of joint 2 connecting plate into the slotted heels of left joint plate 2, and insert the M3 button screw into the nut and fasten them with a screwdriver. Connect the servo of the joint 2 connecting plate to the number 5 port of the expansion board. Insert the servo into the servo gear of the joint 1 connecting plate. And fasten them with the M2x4 self-tapping screw. Insert the bent edge bearing into the core rivet on the joint 2 connecting plate. Insert the boxes of the left joint plate 1 into the slotted heels of the joint 1 connecting plate. Rotate the joint 1 connecting plate clockwise for 90 degrees. Put the M3 nut in the left joint plate 1 and insert the M3 button screw into the nut and fasten them with a screwdriver. Insert a servo into the slot of the gripper fixing plate. Put the M2 nut underneath the heel with your hand and insert the M2x8 screw into the nut and fasten them with a screwdriver. Fasten another nut and a screw in the same way. Align the unilateral servo gear with the heel of the gripper driving plate. Insert the M1.2x4 self-tapping screw into the first heel and fasten them with a screwdriver. Then insert the M1.2x4 self-tapping screw into the fifth heel and fasten them. Align the M3x10 aluminum tube with the heel of the gripper driving plate. Insert the M3x8 screw into the aluminum tube and fasten them with a screwdriver. Fix another aluminum tube in the same way. Align the heels of gripper assistance with the aluminum tubes and fasten them with the M3x8 screws. Connect the servo gear of the gripper fixing plate to the number 7 port of the expansion board. Align the unilateral servo gear with the rotating axis of the servo. Insert the rotating axis into the servo gear and fasten them with the M2x4 self-tapping screws. Align the aluminum tube with the heel of the gripper fixing plate. Insert the M3x8 screw into the aluminum tube and fasten them with a screwdriver. Align your M3x10 aluminum tube with the heel of the gripper driven plate. Put the aluminum tube on the gripper driven plate and insert M3x8 screw into the aluminum tube and fasten them with a screwdriver. Fix another aluminum tube in the same way. Align the heels of another gripper assistance with the aluminum tubes and fasten them with the M3x8 screws. Align the bent edge bearing with the aluminum tube and put the gripper driven plate on the bearing. Put the washer on the bearing and fasten them with the M3x8 screw. Align the boxes of the gripper fixing plate with the slotted heels of the right joint plate 3. Insert the boxes of the gripper fixing plate into the slotted heels of the right joint plate 3. Put the M3 nut in the heel of the gripper fixing plate and insert the M3x10 screw into the nut and fasten them with a screwdriver. Connect the servo of the joint 3 connecting plate to the number 6 port of the expansion board. Align the servo gear of the joint 3 connecting plate with the rotating axis of the servo and fasten them with the M2x4 self-tapping screws. Clean the bent edge bearing to the core rivet. Align the heel of the left joint plate 3 with the bearing and insert boxes of the gripper fixing plate into the solid heels of the left joint plate 3. Put the M3 nut in the heel of the gripper fixing plate. Insert M3x10 screw into the nut and fasten them with a screwdriver. Align the boxes of the handle fixing plate with the slot of the handle bottom plate. Insert the handle fixing plate into the slotted heels of the handle bottom plate. Put the M3 notch in the heel of the handle fixing plate and insert M3 button screw into the notch and fasten them with a screwdriver. Fix another handle fixing plate in the same way. Insert the potentiometers on the potentiometer module into the 4 holes of the handle fixing plate. Fasten them with the M7 thin nuts. Place the potentiometer module onto the handle fixing plate. Put the M3 notch in the heel of the handle fixing plate, and insert M3 button screw into the notch and fasten them with a screwdriver. Fasten the other screws in the same way. Switch the potentiometers to the state 0. Install the potentiometer buttons onto the potentiometers and tighten them up. Now we have finished the assembly in this episode. See you in the next episode.